There's one. Oh, and another. The flowers we have in Hyrule aren't just beautiful. They're also quite useful as ingredients for a variety of things. This one here is called the Silent Princess. It's a rare, endangered species. Despite our efforts, we can't get them to grow domestically yet. The princess can only thrive out here, in the wild. All that we can hope is that the species will be strong enough to prosper on its own. Is that what I think it is? Look at this. I don't believe it, but I actually caught one. This delicacy is known to have very, very potent effects under the proper circumstances. Ta-da! Research from the castle shows ingesting one of these can actually augment certain abilities. We wouldn't be in a controlled environment out here, but with your level of physical fitness, you'd be a perfect candidate for the study. Go on. Taste it.
Now, I know you must be thinking, and I simply must have to say, what is wrong with you? Please stop. Anyways, greetings fellow hunters, this is Variable Zero here, the Living Paradox, and welcome back to another episode of the Breath of the Wild playthrough. So where we last left off, I had decided to, finish the last interesting Kass song quest in the Faron region. And of course, remembering that the last Kass song quest is near the Neclita Sea, we decided to go from the Pagos Woods all the way up to the Dracozu Lake and Spring of Courage, offering my scale of Farosh to the spring itself, opening the way to the Shea Katha Shrine and claiming the Spirit Orb, but I decided that wasn't quite enough, so I decided to make my way over to the Woodland Stable, claim this shrine off-screen, the Miro Shaz, and then I decided to go eastward of the Western Elden Canyon and find the memory there. And that's how I ended up with this memory. So yeah, where does this bring us now? This brings us to this memory, which I shown at the beginning of this video. So yeah, we are going to be searching for more memories, starting with this one, which is, I believe, again, eastward of the Lake Hylia and Bridge of Hylia. And the best place to go is Bosh Kala, so that we can best track it. So without further ado, let's go. Also nice, it's still raining. Also nice! There are enemies I have yet to deal with. So let's go ahead and deal with them, yeah? Hey, listen, buddy. I'm trying to memory hunt here, so if you'd be kind to is just sink back into your little ground space, that would be amazing. So yeah, with that annoyance out of the way, back to the cinematic gear, and onward I go. Hi, Fox. Die. I said. Die. There we go. Very mid to close range I am. Not that great of a sniper. And also, there's a Korok puzzle here, so let's go ahead and claim that real quick. First try, too. I barely ever get that first try. Yes, whatever, give me your Korok seed. Okay, bye. And that should be the tree right there. Yep, that's it. So, let's go ahead and get there. With Rivali's Gale! I miss saying that. So fun to say. Even though the wielder of it is a bird bastard. Which I also miss saying. Even though it's the least creative insult in my repertoire. Please, can you knock it off? I'm trying to get somewhere. Alright, here's the memory. Now, let us see what has transpired here with a little bit of reflection, yeah? Yeah. Let's go ahead and view this memory and see what transpired here.
I doubt this will let up anytime soon. Your path seems to mirror your father's. You've dedicated yourself to becoming a knight as well. Your commitment to the training necessary to fulfill your goal is really quite admirable. I see now why you would be the chosen one. What if one day you realized that you just weren't meant to be a fighter? Yet the only thing people ever said was that you were born into a family of the royal guard, and so no matter what you thought, you had to become a knight. If that was the only thing you were ever told, I wonder then, would you have chosen a different path?
I honestly don't know. Ever since I awoke from the Great Plateau, I didn't really feel like my choices were my own. Yeah, shut up. Anyways. Yeah. It just feels like I've only had one goal and one goal only, no matter what life I live. And that is just the destined fate of a hero. So really, it doesn't matter what kind of life I lead, I just have one goal. It lies with a castle full of malice. Which, speaking of which, that is where our next memory is. So let's go ahead and go there. So yeah, here we are at Hyrule Castle. So what we will be... let me rephrase that a bit. What we will be looking for is this memory right here. Where this is, I have no idea. So, let us go ahead and find it. Well, actually, I do know, but let's be real. Most of you watching this probably don't, so...
What?
If you're watching a Let's Play, a playthrough, or guide, you're probably looking for the answer yourself.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So, yeah. This sword has held up extremely well in the face of everything that I've been through thus far. Which is a grand testament to an early game durability weapon. Which I guess isn't really saying that much in the grand scheme of things, but I guess it's saying a lot to me, considering. I use it for cinematic gear purposes, considering it was used on the box art, and many of the promotional material for Breath of the Wild. But I think here soon that's going to change, given what we are about to retrieve. Also, hello, Guardian. Let's have a parry contest, shall we? I win! You lose. You die. Give me your parts.
Rivali's gale is now ready.
I don't think it's funny.
That did not sound wrong at all. Anyways, moving on. I believe the memory that we're looking for is somewhere around this area. Looks like it might be over here. So yeah, let's make no effort to waste time and get there really fast. That was the most perfect Rivali's Gale for no reason at all. I can't be the only one that thinks that, right? Right? And there's a Guardian turret. These are stationary like Decayed Guardians, but they do have that 3-strike health pull like Guardian Stalkers do. Pool, I should have said. Well, I'm starting to unrest at this game, so that's pretty good. I'm just going to take it as canon as Link had some sort of grand injury against Thunderblight. I don't think we're supposed to be in here. This looks too ornate. Of course it is, because it's Zelda's room. Wanna fight, bro? Of course he does. Alright then. Koyo! More blah, 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 blah. I cannot speak English. What is English? I don't know. Do you know? I do not know. What the fuck is English? I have no idea what the English is. Can you tell me? No, I can't! Anyways. Let's see. What have I... Oh, yeah. Oh! Oh, it has long throw. Drop. There we go. That's what we like to see. Durability up as an edge of duality. Anyways, since this is Zelda's room, there must be some interesting things to look at here. And there is. Which is her diary. There is a lot of lore content in here that is interesting to look at, but there's one page in particular that I really want to show off that relates specifically to Link. Okay, here it is. Bit by bit, I've gotten Link to open up to me. It turns out he's quite a glutton. He can't resist a delicious meal. When I finally got around to asking why he's so quiet all the time, I could tell it was difficult for him to say, but he did. With so much at stake, and so many eyes upon him, he feels it necessary to stay strong and to silently bear any burden. There we go. This is the reason why this Link chooses not to speak in this game. Even after 100 years, he chooses to remain this stoic. Because even as the duties pile on and pile on, if he remains the silent stoic hero, it makes it easier for him. Well, I guess not easier for him, but he feels it necessary too. Because, that is the expectation that he is meant to set. A feeling I know all too well for him. It has caused him to stop outwardly expressing his thoughts and feelings. Yep. I always believed him to be simply a gifted person who had never faced a day of hardship. How wrong I was. Everyone has struggles that go unseen by the world. I was so absorbed with my own problems I failed to see his. I wish to talk with him more, and to see what lies beneath those calm waters, to hear him speak freely and openly. And perhaps I, too, will be able to bare my soul to him and share the demons that have plagued me all these years. I love this entry. It just gives so much in both the character of Link and Zelda in this game. Link, being our silent protagonist, is no longer our character. He is a character all his own now. And Zelda, he starts to feel more and more remorseful for how he treated Link, and she wants to trust him more and open up to him, and for him to open up to her. It's just an amazing thing. I can't stress enough. It's just... Oh. I better move on before this video just becomes me about gushing about this ship. Anyways, yeah. The memory is right around this corner here in this corridor, or not this corridor, but you know what I mean. So yeah, cinematic gear. Wait for this Guardian Skywatcher to pass. I think it has. So yeah, let's go ahead and claim it before it comes back around. Oh shit! It's coming back around. It has come back around. Thank God it did not see me. Zelda study. Let's go ahead and claim that. Okay. It's going away.
Incredible. We're at a point now where we can actually control them. At the current rate, we'll soon know all we need to know about the Guardians and the Divine Beasts. And should Ganon never show itself again, we'll be well positioned to defend ourselves.
What are you doing out here, Zelda?
I was assessing the results of the experiment with the Guardians. These pieces of ancient technology could be quite useful against them.
I know that. They are essential to Hyrule's future, and our research demands that we keep a close eye on them. However, as the princess, you currently have a crucial unfulfilled responsibility to your kingdom. Let me ask you once more, when will you stop treating this as some sort of childish game?
I'm doing everything I can. I'll have you know that I just recently returned from the Spring of Courage, where I offered every ounce of my prayers to the goddess.
And now you are here wasting your time. You need to be dedicating every moment you have to your training. You must be single-minded in unlocking the power that will seal Calamity Ganon away.
I already am. Don't you see? There's nothing more I can do. My hope is that you'll allow me to contribute here in whatever way I can.
No more excuses, Zelda. Stop running away from your duty. As the king, I forbid you to have anything to do with these machines from this moment on, and command you to focus on your training. Do you know how the gossip mongers refer to you? They are out there at this moment, whispering amongst themselves that you are the heir to a throne of nothing. Nothing but failure. It is woven into your destiny that you prove them wrong. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
To think that this was the king that I had once served under for 100 years, or at least 100 years ago, for 17 years of my life, at least in this game. But yeah, remember back in episode 3, or playthrough 3, when I said that King Rome had something that I did, or had something that he did that I thought was not exactly forgivable? This was it. He didn't exactly support Zelda's studies into the ancient technology that she was trying so hard to understand. And while, yes, there is cause for concern in that he wants to, you know, try and make sure that he wants to make sure that she is focused and single-minded and whatnot, he did it in a way that was very, very, how do I put this? He seemed very selfish, closed off, and just kind of a douche, if that makes sense. The amount of emotional and mental manipulation that he was throwing at Zelda just wasn't okay. But it's not as though he wasn't aware of it. He very well was, and he even regrets it. That said, it doesn't make it okay. He talks more in detail about this in his own diary, which I showed off in, which I briefly discovered and pointed out before heading off to Death Mountain. But, yeah. That was just not okay at all. And this would continue to affect Zelda exponentially. Which is why our next memory is in fact going to take place at the Spring of Power. And if I could leave this area, even for a bit. The Spring of Power will be located to the to the southwest of the Akala Ancient Tech Lab. And even kind of less so, but it is located at least a little bit southwest of the East Akala Stable. But we can make the journey without the horse, so I suggest we do so. But yeah, this definitely has an effect on Zelda as we speak. And there's Pinako. Let's ask him about this place. Pinako, hey. Oh, you're the guy from the fairy fountain. Funny running into you here. Are you traveling too? I've traveled all over the world, so I'm happy to tell you about new places if you want. If you have a picture to show me, let's see it already. Check out my album. Also, your paint might be running. I know I've seen that spring and that statue before. There was a place like this at the ruins in North Akala Valley, to the west of here. It's pretty much west of here. I'm certain you'll be able to find it without any trouble. Thanks, Pinako. Or Picongo. I keep fucking up his name. Picongo, Pinako, Picongo. His name is Picongo. You know what I mean. I think it would have been easier if Nintendo had just named him Pinako. Honestly, that would have been better. It rolls off the tongue better as well. But yeah, taking this route, we'll go through these lightly colored trees that look like ginkgo and maple. Avoid every ounce of those horseback riders. Every ounce of those horseback riders, I said. Ow! You bastards. Okay. You asked for it. Nothing like a good shock arrow to even the odds. That was not good. You know, I'm just gonna go before he decides he wants another piece of me. Let's do our best to avoid all those Guardian Skywatchers, because you already know how bad I was at taking them on at the Akala Citadel, so, yeah, let's avoid them with all further notice available. Notice, instinct, you know what I mean. So yeah, this wall, you can just walk right through it, you can burn it away, it'll show the path just fine. And this should lead us directly to the Spring of Power, where our next memory will be. So let's go ahead and claim this memory. And see what our loyal, benevolent king has done to our girl. Yeah?
come seeking help. Regarding this power that has been handed down over time, prayer will awaken my power to seal Ganon away. Or so I've been told all my life. And yet, Grandmother heard them. The voices from the spirit realm. And Mother said her own power would develop within me. But I don't hear or feel anything. Father has told me time and time again. He always says, quit wasting your time playing at being a scholar. Curse you. I've spent every day of my life dedicated to praying. I've pleaded to the spirits tied to the ancient gods. And still the holy powers have proven deaf to my devotion. Please, just tell me. What is it? What's wrong with me?
This is what has become of Zelda. This is what our benevolent king has done to her. She has an inferiority complex, depression, probably anxiety. My king, are you proud of yourself? Are you actually proud of yourself? It's just so hard to not be mad at King Rome Bosphorus Hyrule when he does this to his own daughter. And it only gets worse. But yeah, there is another shrine just behind this spring. And since this is the Spring of Power, we can offer Dinral Scale to the spring, and it will unlock it. Your path has shown itself. Now go forth. Maybe I will, but this... Tatsuya Nima. Tatsuya Nima. Tatsuya Miya. Niwa. Whatever. I'm just very mad at the king. And it's a combat trial. What way to let off steam? To you who sets foot in the shrine, I am Tatsuya Nima. In the name of Goddess Hylia, I offer this combat trial. Let off some steam. Show me your rage. How I wish that was the actual line. Alright, let's get this over with. I'm here. Bring it on. Ooh. He's got both spear and sword. This will be fun. It was not, in fact, fun. Oh, that was comedy gold. Yeah, I knew he was going to pull something like that. There we go. Now I'm going in the right direction. Ow. Alright, parry this, and he'll be open. Ow. I did not parry correctly. Guess I'm still pretty rusty. Alright. I guess now it's down to Thunder Spear, or I guess I want to save the Edge of Duality. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Thunder Spear, because why not? Oh, that's not good. Not doing too great on weapons, am I? Okay. Look. I don't like you, and you sure as hell don't like me. But if you let me win now, I'll make it up to you. I'll take that as a fuck you. Got it. Oh. Oh! That was so close to being the end of my existence. Okay. Okay. And yet I'm still alive. Shield of Mind's Eye, you did good service, my mate, but it's time to let you go now. Get me a good Guardian Shield plus plus. Switch back to cinematics. And continue on. Flame Spear with attack up 10. Oh, I had room for that. Oh, come on, dude! Alright. I'll take 2 long throws since it's the only guardian weapons I've got on hand for right now, but it still sucks.
Your triumph over this test of strength subverts a prophecy of ruin. From the ashes of Hyrule, a hero rises. In the name of Goddess Hylia, I bestow upon you this spirit orb. Oh yeah, and don't worry. Her dad's a dick. I get it.
Then why didn't... If you foresaw it, why didn't you do anything about it? Huh? Huh? Are you going to answer me?
May the goddess smile upon you.
That's your answer? That is your answer? No, hey, come back here. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. Get back here. No, come back. Well, damn it. Well, there is one more memory I think I have to worry about, and it is somewhere near the Hyrule Ridge. Specifically, near this area between the Safula and Nima Plain. So, yeah. I guess we'll swing down from Satori Mountain, and we'll go from there. And still storming. All sorts of emotions running through Hyrule today. Doesn't matter all that much, honestly. Okay. I'm looking the complete wrong way, so gotta face. Still looking the wrong way. Okay. Looking the right direction at least a little bit now. Now. I think I should be going the right way now, at least. I do believe this is the next memory. But just in case it isn't. Yep, this is definitely the next memory. And of course, it would be still raining here. Man, the tone shift is real. And here we have Sanadin Park. Let's go ahead and remember this park, shall we?
Be sure to take the time to soothe your mount. That's the only way it will know how you truly feel. Your advice was quite helpful, thank you. This little one and I are getting along quite well now. At first, I wasn't sure if I should outfit him with all of the royal gear. I thought maybe he should have to earn it first. But it works. He wears it like a true natural. I'm trying to be a bit more empathetic. Benefit of the doubt, you know? See that mountain? That's Mount Lanayru. It takes its name from the goddess of wisdom. Lanayru's decree is very specific. It says no one is allowed under the age of 17. For only the wise are permitted a place upon the mountain. I've prayed at the Spring of Courage and at the Spring of Power, yet neither awoke anything inside me. But maybe up there. Perhaps the Spring of Wisdom, the final of the three, will be the one. To be honest, I have no real reason to think that will be the case. But there's always the chance that the next moment will change everything. Tomorrow is my 17th birthday. So then I shall go and make my way up the mountain.
So whatever happened up there led to all of this happening. The champions, the guardians, the divine beasts. Something happened over on that mountain, and no one was prepared for it. Maybe the next episode will reveal everything. And I have yet to see where that leads. But for right now, this is where I'm going to have to end off this episode. Thank you everyone so much for watching. If you enjoy what you see here, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, but only if you wish to. If you want to keep up to date with more things that I do, like this Breath of the Wild series, the Smash content that I do, and my voice acting content, make sure to join my Discord, Zero's Hunter Base, to keep up to date with this content and also make some friends. Like my friends, or maybe people that we don't even know. Maybe we'll all become friends in the end. But yeah, that's all I have to say, really. So thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Farewell.